Hi everybody. So this is the Capricorn reading for September 15th through the 30th. The energies are changing really super fast these days, and so let's see what the second half of the month looks like. The Libra one was very emotional. Looked like a lot of tears coming out. Some people releasing some stuff. And so let's see where Capricorn's at right at the moment. Well, there's just cards falling out all over the place. So apparently I need to be taking them. Okay, so this is Capricorn, the 15th through the 30th in September. There's 4. Get one more. So this is just kind of the energy for the second half of the month, and I'm going to use the John Holland Heart Tarot and the Sacred Geometry Activations, and hopefully Mixed Emotions, because it kind of looks like quite a bit of emotions going on for Capricorns the second half of September. So couple of new decks here that I'm going to use. The first one is a Page of Cups, which cups are emotions. So you're going to be emotional too from the looks of it, but it's just kind of beginning to bubble up inside of you. The Libras were in the middle of meltdown mode in the end of September, and I think Capricorns are just something's bugging them, but maybe it's not quite as bad as the Libras were doing. And then the Queen, you got a Queen and an Emperor. So the Queen of Wands came up, but it was in the reverse position. So she's surrounded by a lot of good stuff, but when it's in the reverse position, she's just not quite in a very happy place. So I think it has a lot to do with the energies that are going on, and there's a lot of stuff affecting us these days with the ascension and everything. 8 of Swords. I think 8 of Swords came up in the Libra one too. So you're just kind of wrapped up in your own thoughts, maybe not getting out a lot and talking to people and doing much of anything. Maybe you're just sitting at home thinking, and that's okay too, you know. Sometimes you just need to do that. 7 of Wands, you're kind of fighting off a lot of stuff. Fighting off emotions, fighting off thoughts and feelings, and so you're not ready to accept whatever it is. And the Emperor was in the reverse position too. So you want to be the Emperor, but at this point in time, you just got too many things going on in your head to really be in that place. So I'm going to do the Mixed Emotions deck. This is new, and see if it can help us determine what exactly kind of emotions are going on that is causing you problems. Thoughts and emotions and things that are keeping you from being in your happy space. I like these new Mixed Emotions cards, but they're kind of flimsy. I wish they were a little thicker. First one that came up, oh, there's 2 of them there. Unsure and Vulnerable. Okay. So let's get a couple more of these Mixed Emotions cards. That's a blank one, I think, which I can probably throw out. I don't know what that's doing in there. So let's see what else in the emotions department is going on. Also, one of the things that came in this, like the booklet that came along with this, which I am looking forward to doing, it says that you can, well, 3 came out, so I'm taking them. You can use these Mixed Emotions cards in relationships, like new relationships. I would even think that you could use this with kids, teaching them about different emotions. And it said like, when's the last time you felt blah, 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 and then you pull a card. So it's kind of like a game that you could play with somebody if you were trying to get to know them. I saw one of the other readers using this deck, and I thought that would be good because a lot of times emotions come up in these readings, and it's kind of nice to get some ideas of what the problem is. So the first one that came up was unsure. Uncertain, doubtful, not confident. So for whatever reason, Capricorns are unsure and they're feeling vulnerable, defenseless, unprotected, and helpless. And then the next one that came up was stressed, tense, strained, under pressure. So you guys are, like I said, not in a happy place the second half of September. I don't know what you guys are all worried about. I'm a Capricorn ascending, could be money maybe, I don't know. Trusting, reliant, dependent, and believing is the next one. And then the next one that came up was regretful, remorseful, sorry, repentant. So maybe you did something and now you're feeling, maybe you trusted somebody and now you're sorry that you did that. And then the last one that says is curious, interested, fascinated, and inquisitive. Hopefully, gosh, what would that come up to mean with the emotions? Curious. Page of Cups. I don't know. I'm going to use the Heart Tarot and see if that does any kind of clarifying on any more of these emotions that have popped up for you Capricorns. I haven't used these for a while, so let's see what these have to say. I'm taking that one. Reach out. You know, I guess it feels like you maybe either A, haven't heard from somebody that you wanted to hear from for a long time and you need to reach out to them, or you got in a tiff with somebody and maybe that's one of the reasons you're stressed out is you're not talking to this specific person and you need to reach out to them to ease that anxiety that you have created in your life. That's what that feels like at the moment. That's what reach out came up. And let's get a couple more of these. I like it when they fly out. Okay. All right, we'll take them all. So reach out and take the lead. So that to me, those together is telling me that something has happened and you're waiting on the other person to do something about it. And they're saying that you need to be the one to reach out and you need to take the lead because you guys may be in a Mexican standoff. So I get the feeling that for whatever reason it is, you guys aren't talking. But the next one that came along said confront. So perhaps there is a discussion that needs to happen that you are putting off. You know, maybe you're waiting on that person to have the discussion and you just need to confront them, or some reason. This is for a very small group of people. It feels like some of you suspect somebody stealing from you in some way, shape, or form, and you need to confront somebody about that. Again, that would be for a very small group of people. I don't know why that, I just like, I could see that word steal in my head. And the next one is trust. And trust that that conversation is going to go okay, because I know that if you are confronting someone about a very difficult situation like that, that's very, very uncomfortable. But if you don't put your boundaries down and to make sure that they know what's going on, they're going to continue to do it, and then you're just going to stew about it forever. So, you know, don't just sit back and take it. You're going to have to do something about it, and then let the healing begin. So, that, again, feels like that's for a very small group of people. Not everybody, hopefully not everybody in the world has somebody that's stealing from them. And then the last one is the sacred geometry activations. How am I doing on time? 10 minutes? This one's not going to be nearly as long as the Libra one. I guess I talked a lot more in that one. Maybe I'll give you some extra cards then. These things are so big, they're hard to shuffle. These would be just messages from your guides, loved ones, your higher self, any kind of messages that could go along with whatever's going on the second half of September. That feels like that one wants to come out. Let's get a couple of more. Now I know why I don't use those so much. The miracle card came up. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So that came up. Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. And the last one says universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence in itself. Those mean absolutely nothing to me. So I'm going to do one more thing here. Because if I can't explain what it means, then I'm sure you don't know what it means. If you do, that's great. These, maybe that's why I don't use those sacred geometry cards very often. Although I do love these Work Your Light Oracle cards. I pulled these cards. My mom passed away, or my mom's birthday was August 1st, and my dad passed away on August 6th. So that first week of August, I used these cards, and I pulled some stuff as if I was, you know, if my mom and dad was here, what messages would they give me? And I totally got the meanings from here, and it was very beneficial, and my mom said I was on the right path and to keep doing what I was doing. And so here I am with a YouTube channel a month later. Amazing how that happens. So anyway, let's get 3 cards. And this would be from your guides, your higher self, family members that want to send you messages. I don't think they want to send you all of those. So let's try that again. There's 2. Okay. Warrior Woman fell out earlier and I put it back in. So Warrior Woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? The other one is Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Well, you know what? That Take the Lead card showed up earlier. So for whatever reason, they're all telling you that you need to step up and take the lead on something and not sit back and just let things happen to you. So everything about this whole reading is about stepping up to the plate, taking the lead, doing what needs to be done, You know, making the first move, whatever. Now let's do one more card. And that one says, Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Oh, I didn't know grandmother. I've never seen this one before. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So, there you have it. It looks to me like you are starting to lay the foundation for your divine purpose, divine plan, soul purpose, life purpose. There's a whole lot of that going on right now. And I am here to encourage you. If you have anything in your mind or heart that you wish you were doing, I'm not saying just go quit your job or anything like that, but start adding that into your life somehow. Add that happiness into your life. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great second half of September, and I will see you in October. Bye.